So the Stang Gang is out here, y'all. We just prepping these jams right now. We're about to paint the jams. And after that, this puppy gonna be ready to be up out of here. Check her out in all of her glory. She hasn't looked this good since she was off the showroom floor. But yeah, we got to color sand and buff it, obviously, then put her back together. And then, once again, she's ready to go. But once again, hit me down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. And a quick check-in with the heavy Chevy. All of these blemishes come from all the fish eyes and all the pinholes that were in the car after we painted it. Because what happens is a lot of times there's air in the lines or little condensation in the lines, little water in the lines, and it comes out in the paint. Even though I replaced the filters in the ceiling, replaced the filter, brand new filter, you know, sometimes it's inevitable, man. You know, you're gonna get water, you're gonna get air, but these are the corrections that you have to make. So I didn't get a chance to show you guys, but there's a whole bunch of little holes. Wherever you see all these little marks, that's where the little air holes or the pinholes, whatever you want to call it, that's where they were. And now you don't see them. Now you see them, now you don't. So this is what it's like after it's buff. And of course, Eric is doing the final touches. And this is just the buff. The next stage is the polish. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is a 1954 Mercedes 300 Adenauer. Now, my German is not very good, so forgive me if I'm tearing up the name, but it is a 1954 Mercedes Benz 300 Adenauer. And if you're wondering about the name Adenauer, the story behind this is that the very first chancellor of Germany, BMW and Mercedes, wanted the first chancellor, how we have the president, they have the Cadillac to be their official president's car. I guess like they call it the monster or the beast for the United States presidents. So Mercedes and BMW both wanted their cars to be the official state car for this first chancellor. So he tried out the BMW, and he used to wear big hats, and his hat was knocked off a few times getting in the BMW. And because of the roof line in this car, how it has the high roof, he used to wear these big hats like I mentioned, and he never knocked his hat off in this car. And I cannot get this open, but either way, you can see it's really got a lot of headroom in here. But his hat never got knocked off in this one, and he chose this particular vehicle to be his state's car. Hence the name Adenauer. So this is a 1954 Mercedes 300 Adenauer. Once again, Google it. All right, guys, are you ready for the reveal of the heavy Chevy? Well, now is the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1972 heavy Chevy Chevelle. Look at this thing. This thing is glowing, isn't it? Woo! The customer will be here to pick this up a little later, but for right now, we're just going to admire this in all of its glory. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have him come back over shortly, you know, after it's done, after he has the new wheels and interior put in and the motor put in, and we will give you the full tour. But as for right now, our part is done and it's off to the next shop. So one final wipe down and we'll wait for him to get here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing shine. Look at the metallics in the paint. Wow.